this is different. We are in our living room.
On my new sofa.
On Mum's new sofa. New second-hand sofa.
Yes.
And there is a reason that we are in the living room, and that is because our crafting station is a complete and utter mess. You can barely get in there. And there is a reason that it looks like that, and we will explain all of that at the end of the video with my exciting
News.
life update news. But before that, we have been back to the Doll's House Fair.
We have. Very exciting.
The Antique Miniature and Doll Toy Collectible Fair. And it's a wonderful place, full of wonderful people, and we very much enjoy going. We didn't buy as much as we did last time.
We don't need it.
Don't need as much as we bought last time. And Mum did buy some different things this time.
Yeah.
So I guess we should probably just get into it.
But there's some little clips of some of it.
Oh yes, here is some of the Doll's House show.
The things I can pluck up the courage to film.
Here's our bag of goodies. You guess you go. It's a mix. There are some things that aren't miniatures.
Yes. I mean, really
Lose those to the end, it's there.
Let's start with the carpet. I think it's made out of vintage ribbon.
Oh yeah, I think so. It's beautiful.
It's a bit curly. I didn't really need it, but I liked it because it was made out of vintage ribbon.
Which Doll's House is that for?
Maybe the new one.
I think it would look nice with the
It's
new one.
all
with
the
our
colours,
chippy
isn't it?
Furniture. Yeah.
It's all the colours. Then with that I bought this. But I don't actually think it's old.
Well, it depends what you class as old.
Yeah, it's not old.
Granny said it was the 70s, and I hate to break it to you.
It probably is.
That's 50 years old.
Oh, shh. Shh. But I might, because I hate the shiny. I mean, you don't see a lot of whatnots.
I think, I don't. I mean, I know that you love vintage, but it looks vintage and styled, and placed in a doll's house, I think it's going to look amazing.
Yeah, I might rub some of the plastic, some of the
that's fine.
shininess off.
You know how to age things down.
Yeah. But in a corner with like all our little bits, I think it would look
beautiful.
with the probably in the bedroom maybe.
Sure, in the new one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, the new one we're allowed to put whatever. It doesn't have to be old, just nice, and I think that will look really nice.
Yeah, it's a nice piece of furniture.
It is.
Like I say, you don't see them very often.
No.
They would have had whatnots.
I don't know what that is.
It's where you put your whatnots.
Okay.
I presume.
What's a whatnot?
You know,
What do we call it?
miscellaneous.
Bits and bobs, knick-knack.
Yeah.
Okay.
Toot. Then I bought something from my doll's house. This lovely table.
Yes, this is beautiful.
I needed a kitchen table. antique one. It's quite reasonable too.
Wow, yes, it was.
I love the legs.
Yeah. So this is for your kitchen in your...
Old
Which,
house,
yeah, what's
1900s.
your 1900s, that's it. Yeah, beautiful. I think it's going to look really nice with all... Well, at the end we'll probably have clips of
In
what we can put in where they're going to go. And I imagine with all the stuff you have in your kitchen, that's going to look beautiful.
Oh, we'll have to talk about this.
Oh, yes.
The secret.
Secret. We met a wonderful subscriber and they gave us a gift. And it's beautiful. I'm very excited to show you.
Oh, there's so many things. There's this thing that you won in a tombola.
At the entrance to the fair, raising money for charity. Oh, goodness. The Doll's House Club. I don't remember where they were the Doll's House Club from. There were some wonderful women that were part of a Doll's House Club, which met weekly, and nothing would excite me more to be part of a Doll's House Club.
Yeah.
But there are no Doll's House Clubs around us, unfortunately. Maybe we should start one. But they had donated a bunch of their own things in like pound rummage boxes, which I bought some things from. And they also were doing a tombola, and all of the money was going towards charities. And it was just a really nice thing, and it was a really nice way to start and enter straight into the thing. But from the tombola, I won this tiny little, it's obviously missing a handle, but it's got a little functional
It's a
drawer.
blanket box.
A blanket box. And it opens like this. And we do have a plan, I think we've spoken about it before, to make a miniature museum. And put some like plastic thing over that, and you've got a display case. And I'm really excited, actually. It's perfect. I mean, I'd put it in my doll's house as well, because it's cute, but I think it would be perfect for our miniature museum. And for £1, yeah, can't go wrong. It was a prize every time tombola. You won anytime you did it.
Not a lot of people were doing it though, were they?
No. Which is a shame. I think more people started doing it towards the end of the day. But yeah. Doll's House Tombola. So very exciting. And yeah, it's a perfect thing. It's actually incredibly useful.
From the same stall. I don't know which ones you...
I bought this. So from that £1 rummage box, I bought this bag. And I'm really excited about this. And this is a film in its own right. So firstly, there were some new transfers. And if you've watched any of our films... if you've watched any of our films, you'll know that we really love these, and they're really good for putting on like wooden
Yes,
furniture.
like you can
like,
put one in the middle
on a box, and it's really pretty ones. And I don't have any sort of rose ones or red ones, so I mean I would have paid £1 just for that. But in
They are
this
nice,
bag,
aren't they?
they're lovely, aren't they?
Very vintage looking.
Yeah. In this bag, it is what I believe to be a kit to make a chandelier. So it's got like this sort of plastic dome. It comes with a tiny little light, which once you like wire it up would be functional. We can do that. 2 actually, little lights. Like lots of string, some braid, what's this called? Braid.
Trim.
Trim. It's got a little like jewellery finding. That would be
On the top.
maybe on the top.
Yeah.
A bunch of little bits of chain. Ooh. I don't know what that would be for the chandelier, but it's like a tiny little knob. It's like a tiny little doorknob. So even if we don't... And then a bunch of various different seed beads. And we've been talking about making a miniature chandelier, and all of this just makes it so much easier.
So how do you cover the plastic bit then?
I would assume... Oh, maybe it's...
Why
Well, I would. What we do, I think we'll do, is we'll cover that in fabric.
Yeah,
And then have
some
beads
beautiful
hanging
fabric,
off it. Yeah,
yeah.
some beautiful fabric.
with a ruffle maybe?
Yeah, I'm really excited.
Yeah.
So that will be a film coming up at some point. Can we turn this handmade kit into a miniature chandelier?
I know we can use some of our own seed beads. to
Yeah,
make
we've got
it-
loads.
yeah.
Yes, I'm really excited about that. And for £1, it's
Yeah.
it's great. So thank you very much, ladies of the Doll's House Club.
Did you buy any of these?
I did. I also bought this from the same drawer. a box, and they're so cute. So first of all, there's a little ceramic, just bird ornament, which is so cute. Yeah, I was going to put it on the whatnot.
Nice.
It's so cute. Although I'm probably going to claim this for my doll's house because it's just adorable, and
broke it. No.
I absolutely adore doll's house ornaments because they're like the tiniest tiny things, and I really liked it. But then also were these, and
you sure that's not the mother duck?
Well, these are
they're
plastic.
the baby duck.
These are plastic.
Oh, okay.
These are plastic. But I mean, pinky for scale. They are so tiny, and we've got a couple of things such
This
as
is something else we bought somewhere else. That
yes.
we might put it in.
We bought this at a local market the other day, again for £1, and it's just a little vintage jewellery box. But we were thinking, oh, that will actually come in handy too, of building a miniature world inside it. So yeah, imagine like a pond with these tiny little ducks. Although we do also have a little glass box like this that we were going to put a pond in.
Yeah.
But yeah,
that's... Wait and see what happens. Put the ducks in.
But yeah, we bought tiny ducks for that purpose, and they are so precious. They are so cute. Basically, any animal that's like tiny is so exciting to me. Yeah, tiny ducks.
Well, that brings us on to the thing that you bought yourself.
Yes, I did buy a couple of things. Maybe we should include it at the end with your things that I bought that weren't necessarily miniatures.
Well, these are the 3 things I bought for £1 each.
They're beautiful. We start with the biggest. Beautifully detailed this bowl is. It's stunning. Is this for your doll's house? Or
might be a bit big. It might go in the big house, the new house.
Beautiful. And then
these 2, I think.
Yeah. And then a beautiful little saucer. What's it called? Flowers. It's beautiful, and then my favourite thing.
Well, I've already got one like that, so I could just... I needed another one so I can hang it up next to it.
Is this beautiful little pewter teacup with a scalloped edge.
I like it.
Yeah.
I'll show you my other one when we go in my doll's house.
Yeah. So yeah, £1 each of these is amazing. Ooh. Yeah.
I think these came from the same.
Yes, they came from the same.
So they were £1 too.
If you hadn't figured out, we love a £1 box. Because there is stuff at this place that is the most beautiful stuff you've ever seen, and accordingly, it is expensive, as it has every right to be, because it's amazing and worth every penny. We just
can't afford
it. But from the same, I love the cardboard plates. They're like,
they're cardboard.
Oh, I don't know. What are they?
Oh, wood. I thought they were just like thin discs of wood.
They're decorated.
Oh, are they? I can't see.
They've got like patterns all around the edge, like embossed in them. How have they done that?
Oh, wood then. Pressed wood. You get pressed wood.
And then a beautiful... Is it plaster food?
I don't know. Tuck it on your teeth.
Yeah, it's plaster. And there's a jelly. Is it a jelly or
bread.
a cake or a bundt cake or a bread? And I'm going to say a salmon because it's sort of pinky yellowish. But where are these for?
I don't know.
Just liked them.
They were 50p each. I couldn't not.
No. Yeah, they're beautiful. I like them a lot. Sunny Cat started to snore in his box. Another film idea was this selection of 15 candlestick blanks. So we are going to, I guess, there's 15 plastic ones, and then there's this wooden, I don't think it's a candlestick. but I'm sure it'll come in handy for something. I'm sure we'll turn it into something. And a tiny little hook, which again, I'm sure will be useful. But one of these is broken, but we can glue it together. So I think also coming up there will be a film of me and Mum trying to make all 15 of these candlesticks look different. I'm really excited. I think
you
it'll
can
be
stick
fun.
things on them
You can
and
stick
stuff,
things,
yeah.
you can change the shape of them.
with bit jewellery
Yeah.
findings and things.
Yeah. I think
cool.
it'll be really fun making 15 different candlesticks. So that's exciting.
You have to tell them the reason you bought this bag.
So I bought this bag for £1. The reason I bought this bag is over there. I'll have to go get it. But inside, well, we've got this tiny little plastic baby's bottle, which is,
1940s.
Yeah, easy peasy. We can use that. A small flocked squirrel, which I've got a printer's tray full of little things, as I call them. So he'll just sit on there because I like squirrels. A rubber, an eraser hedgehog. Which again, I'll probably just put in my little thing.
Is he actually a rubber?
Yeah, he's a rubber.
Oh, you could use him as a rubber.
Yeah, but
rub
then-
him
then
away.
you'd rub him away. This little wooden tortoise. Which I was going to turn him into something, but now he looks so cute. I might also just put him in my little thing. And
Very smiley.
one of these. Is she a pencil topper? I think she might actually be a pencil topper.
Oh.
She's not got holes in
She
her,
hasn't
and
got
she's got
holes.
like inside.
Oh. Didn't know they made shine at pencil toppers. She is very cute.
But yeah, she's a little ceramic that girl that I'm sure we can do something with. But the reason I bought that, and then I got very, very sad because it got ripped open on the way home. But I bought it because it had a tiny bag of pasta. And I was so excited because it's a tiny bag of like real pasta. And then we since went to a international food supermarket in our town, and it turns out you can buy big bags of this tiny pasta. I assume it's for soup. This must have been a souvenir one, but I assume the tiny pasta is for soup. If anyone knows, please let me know. We will be buying some. Very excited about it. But I bought this. It's got a tiny.
Oh, you're losing all your
My
pasta.
I bought it as decor for a kitchen. But I think actually what we'll do is we'll put it in the borrower's kitchen.
Oh, what ripped up?
Yeah. And then also we are going to be making what is hoping to be a functional borrower's oven. So we can boil up a tiny thing of pasta.
Yeah.
But that's why I bought it, because I was so excited about tiny pasta, because pasta is like my favourite food. And I got very excited about it.
This.
And then we bought this bag
Yeah, I'll set it out on the table.
from Daniel, who is the organiser of the event. He has some amazing things. But I bought this bag mainly because he had a notion of making another clock miniature and doing a sort of alchemist's apothecary, not like Halloweeny, but like sort of dark academia, as they say. And
Someone trying to invent gold, wasn't
yeah, I think an alchemist. Yeah, I think so. And I just thought some of these bits were amazing. I mean, first of all, separate from that, it had this tiny little, is it bisque?
Yeah.
Bisque baby, and it's not broken. That's just the shape it is. But this tiny little bisque baby, which is somewhat disturbing because the head is so much bigger than the body. But once you put it in like in a bed, I imagine it will look really cute. So
I think that's going in my doll's house.
it's going in your doll's house.
I think so.
Cool. Well, there you go. Yeah. So we'll show it cute in its new home later. I'll put it on the whatnot for now.
No, I was going to say it doesn't stand up. It's got a very small body.
Yeah.
Stumpy. It is disturbing. It's like a caricature of a baby.
Yeah. But I think once in place it will look cute. And then something else I imagine will go in your doll's house.
The pipe, yeah,
It's
the beautiful,
a little
beautiful pipe.
Pewter. I think it's a charm because it's got the little jump ring, but it's a really, really highly decorated pipe, like smoking pipe, like we find when mudlarking. And yeah, it's just.
It's really nice.
It's really
It's
cute.
old.
It's old. Yes, it is. Yeah.
I've got a few charms now. I could have the most amazing charm bracelet.
Yeah. And then also, it had some. Oh, that's got. Sorry, this is some tiny
Teeth.
dentures. But they're metal, and they've got a little jump ring on them.
Oh, were they a charm?
No one's going around with a denture charm, are they?
I don't know. The Victorias were pretty crazy.
I don't know what we're going to do. I mean,
I
guess in The Alchemists, I suppose. Some tiny dentures.
I love them. It's crazy. We also find them mudlarking.
We do, and quite often they've got gold in them. And then this beautiful little. My nan, Mum's mum, came with us to the Doll's House Fair, as she always does, Nanny Caboodler, and she said that she thought this was supposed to be a miniature cutthroat razor.
It looks like a charm again, though. It's
It does,
weird.
but it is like, what's it made out of?
Tin, isn't it?
No, the knife.
Oh, what is it made out of? Does it look plastic? Is it like tortoiseshell or?
I don't know. I don't know what it feels like.
Oh. Look, if you look at it through the light,
Yeah, it's see-through.
I think it's tortoiseshell, isn't it?
Like plastic or...
Well, it could be real tortoiseshell. It's very thin.
Yeah. But it is functional and highly decorated. Beautiful. And then...
It's a good bag. It was only £10.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's some really nice things in there.
A small plastic bone hand. Which, again, for the alchemy... Yeah, I'm excited. I think it could be really nice. And then we've got this, which is full of mechanical pencil lead, which I actually use because I have a tiny little mechanical... Actually, I'll show you. It's miniature. So I have this little tin that I bought at our local market, which is our actual favourite place in the world, I would say, for £1. And inside, I can open it, is this, which is a tiny, incredibly detailed little mechanical pencil. And I've got green in there at the moment.
You don't have...
I can't have anything to do. Oh, right on the back of the... I have green in there at the moment. But it came with all of these other wonderful colours and this tiny little packet, which is from HB Medsoft, the wall company, made in Chicago, USA. And inside this tiny little tin, inside
We
the
love
tiny little
tiny
tin,
things.
is more tiny little pencil lead.
Now you can put that one in there.
Now, I have this one too. And yeah, it also brings
You
me
could probably put some of the loose ones in that one now.
to keep it, yeah. But it brings me much joy because I carry it around in my handbag when people ask if I have a pen or a pencil, and I'm like, yes! And then I whip out my tiny little tin. Because we just love small things in all shapes and sizes. And then there's this, which is a mysterious thing.
We don't know what it is, do we?
No, this thing moves. This thing moves up when you spin it.
Is it some sort of measuring device? No.
It's got like a point there on that side, and then it's not on that side. I don't know what it is.
No. No, because I don't know if it's a miniature. It could be just a very small thing.
Yeah.
For doing something.
Yeah. Because when you roll it, the thing moves up and down. So it's not for
a pastry crimper. It's too mechanical looking for that.
So please, if anyone knows, can you please let us know in the comment down below?
Yeah.
Because it's an ultimate mystery thing.
But we can put it in The Alchemist as a mystery thing. It looks like the kind of thing an alchemist might have.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, and a plastic femur.
Is that not supposed to be connected to the leg and the arm? The hand?
Which bone's connected to the which bone? So yeah, that's a
Arm bone.
arm bone.
Connected to the shoulder
Wrist
bone.
bone. And then there's this, which is magnificent. It is a small glass and cork wood syringe, and I imagine it would actually work.
Yeah, I imagine it's for putting like drops in ears and eyes.
Yeah.
It's not like not medicinal. It's not. It does not go in your skin.
No, it's not. It's not got a needle. Yeah.
It's for like giving babies medicine,
Accurate
dogs
measurements and stuff, I
medicine.
imagine,
Yeah. I think it's old again though.
Yeah, it is. You can feel that it's old.
It's the kind of thing we find a bit of.
Yeah. So I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
And then 3 amazing tiny little glass, old again, I'd say, vials. And what does this say? This says staff limit 19, lick old.
I mean, again, they were probably used for something. They're not
No.
They're not made as a miniature. They
No.
were made for some sort of medicinal thing.
Mm-hmm.
But will work very well.
I'm so excited about that film. And then the reason I picked up the bag is this. And it's actually bone.
Just crazy.
And it's so detailed and delicately carved, but it's actually bone. I don't know which animal.
Like a Netsuki,
Yeah,
but not a Net. A
A memento mori.
Yeah.
Yeah. Remember you will die, which is
Nice.
lovely. But yeah, it's incredible. Like so light, but the fact it's actually bone.
Yeah. I imagine it's old and worth some money.
I imagine so. But it is going to go in our apothecary clock. I mean, all of it together, it just looks so good. I mean, look at that.
Yeah, I just added that because it looks
Yeah.
like it should fit there too. Apart from
Oh my goodness.
the baby's not in it.
No, the baby's not in it.
This is Nanny Caboodler's.
Nanny Caboodler bought this, and we were jealous. She spotted
Yes.
it first. But then it is, as you can see, it was £2, and it is a small section of quilting, hand-stitched quilting, miniature quilting, and it's beautiful and old, but there's not much you can really do with it in this sort of L shape. So we convinced Nanny Caboodler to let us try and perform very intricate, slow surgery and split it into 3, 2.
I don't know. Make bed covers.
Make bed covers and give them back to her.
Uh-huh.
But that will be a film as well of us trying to do that. Because, I mean, look at the stitching. It is so tiny and it's beautiful.
It is stunning.
And
I'm very
it's-
jealous.
Yeah, I know.
Some little bits might just fall accidentally off and end up in a cushion or something.
Well, yeah, there are. I mean, these 2 pieces, that's a rectangle.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, and this piece. I mean, we didn't ask Nanny Caboodler how big she wants her
well,
bedding.
we can do
Because
that.
you give her an edge.
Yeah, we're going to give it an edge, but we have to do the type. I know.
Oh,
You know, it's like a carpet. We'll have to ask our client what she wants. But yeah, we're quite excited to do that. And that, yeah, will be a film as well. So that's nice. It's so very neat, even on the back. It's incredible. You put it back in the bag just because. Here's one of the. So the thing that I bought that isn't in any way for a doll's house, or at least not, is this, which was in the pound drawer, and it is a small plaster rat, and he's got a little string tail, and he's got his tiny little face. He's missing his nose, but I just thought he was so cute. He's so cute, and he's old, and you know, I like all animals. I like rats. I like mice. and he's for my little thing.
You're kind of a very eclectic
Yeah.
little thing.
Yeah. But I just think he's precious. I love him. He's with the foam. It looks like cheese.
What should we talk about? Well, one thing I bought that is not connected, like yours, it's just not connected in any way, shape, or form to miniatures, is this. I'd say it was a candy holder, like a sweet holder. It would have had sweets in it for Christmas.
Santa's boot.
Yeah, it's paper mache, crepe paper, so that would have had sweets in there, maybe.
Oh, imagine putting candy canes in it.
Yeah.
Decoration at Christmas. Mum, one of Mum's greatest joys in life is vintage Christmas decorations and paraphernalia. So
I've
makes
never
sense
seen
she'd
one.
come
I
away.
mean, vintage, like candy holders. I mean, they're usually American. That's why I say candy, because the English didn't necessarily do it. But I just, you don't see them.
No.
I've got like a Easter one, an Easter bunny, but you don't. Yeah. So I'm very pleased to find that for £2.
yeah. And then, well, if we talk about, there was one stall that we didn't buy anything off of. Nanny Caboodler did, but the stall was the Simple Folk stall, and it was a gentleman who was lovely, and he made the most beautiful things. Bedding.
Yeah, he made beds out with vintage beds. He made all the bedding, and they looked like, like out of fairy tales, I suppose.
And he has an Etsy and an Instagram of simplefolk_@miniatures. _ miniatures. Antique and vintage miniature bedroom furniture. And yeah, I mean, his whole store was just beautiful.
I filmed, I talked a
Put
bit
in
to him. You could hear him speaking a little bit in the background about his things, process and things. And
Now.
The 12 de Joy are quite tricky to get hold of now.
Yes, yeah.
But now I just love it.
Yeah.
It's my little passion.
Do you have a doll's house?
Yes, I've got two.
Have you?
I've got two, but they're very, I would say they're very boho chic. Let me see if I've got it.
Oh,
kind of remind me of the Princess and the Pea. They're like the layers.
oh yeah. Yeah.
Do you know what I love doing? I love, especially the cots, when you can do like 3 mattresses.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I'm just going to go
And
back
it's
and buy
also,
that.
if you pick that one up, it gives it weight as well, because you've got the 3
Gosh, that is
mattresses
quite
and I've got
heavy,
little
isn't it?
beads inside.
It's beautiful. It's stunning.
The fabric on the outside was original. That came with the cot.
I love the pink one as well. I love the way you displayed them as well.
Yes, yeah.
Well, we live in a cottage and we haven't got much storage,
Yes.
so everything packs into
the
suitcases. And then the suitcases are the bedside tables of the guest room.
So yeah, if you head on over to his Instagram and his Etsy, you won't be disappointed. They're beautiful.
They are very
and it's all very primitive and folk, which if you couldn't tell from our channel is very much
You're
our
gonna
aesthetic.
see that quite a lot in the next.
Yes. And then we met I unfortunately
You weren't
I
there
didn't
at
meet.
the point,
I
no.
wasn't there yet.
I met Jo and
With Nanny Caboodler.
with Nanny Caboodler, and she gave us this, and she made this. This is absolutely stunning. She made it for us. She said she tried to make 2, but she'd run out of time. Oh, it stood wants to be seen. But look how adorable it is. She said it's made out of, I think she said it was made out of tin foil and like the stuffing out of a cushion. And you can see the like little studs, like the press studs.
Poppers. And like the bell is just a tiny little bead. The face is so beautifully.
But she said she's seen like a YouTube video about making a big, like, chenille lamb.
It's so beautiful. Nanny Kabula was very jealous.
Yes.
But yeah, you said that she hoped we'd be there.
Yeah.
So she brought it with her.
It's stunning. I don't know where it should
I
go.
don't know. I feel like maybe it should go in the new big one.
Maybe.
Because I just think it would really go with all
Because
the
we could have
aesthetic
we could
furniture.
have a cot in there in the big bedroom.
Yeah. I just think it would look really lovely with all of the...
Yeah, because
What's
I mean,
the furniture
there's
called?
only
Gott's
2
chalk.
rooms. Yeah, there's only 2 rooms, is there? So I'm kind of thinking of turning the bedroom in a stroke nursery, stroke bedroom, stroke sitting room. It'll be because it's a big space.
Yeah.
It's like a studio flat.
Yeah, like a studio. Yeah. It's so beautiful though. And I think it will look really nice. And it's in such cute... I wonder if we can... Oh yeah.
Probably make a world in there.
Signed Joanne 2025. And
Yeah.
thank you so much.
Yeah.
I'm really sorry that I wasn't there. But I did get to meet some subscribers on the day. I mean, inevitably, we always meet subscribers there.
It's quite
And
funny
please-
when we're like talking and then
Yeah,
look,
you
people
can-
will just go.
You can see people just sort of hear our voices and then turn, because obviously I imagine you recognise our voice, yeah. And when we go there, we get excited to meet you. So if you do ever see us, please don't feel like you can't
Oh yeah, please speak.
talk to us.
Yeah.
We would absolutely love to meet you, talk to you about dolls' houses. It's really wonderful to be around people that share our
Liking for
excitement and
tiny
love of
things.
tiny things, and especially at that place, sort of like vintage things.
Yeah.
And, like, I met a wonderful woman who she hadn't been there before, and she went after she saw our video, and she was telling me how she was planning on making a peg doll, like I did in that video. It's just I like it. It's really nice. So please don't feel like you can't say hello to us. We enjoy it very much. Now it's time for Mum's purchases. If you are squeamish about big vintage dolls, they're not. Well, no, these are very different. I mean, I love them.
They're not.
I love them, but
Yeah, they're not.
they're not creepy.
Should I? Should I go for her first?
Yeah.
Well, here she is.
I mean, she's beautiful. I love her. But some of the people we went with on the day did not.
No, they said she was cursed. She's from Syria, though, and she would have been made as a doll to make money for the mission. The missionaries would have made this doll and sold them to get money. So, I mean, she was in a religious cause. She's not, she does have real hair, though. Which I didn't actually realise at the time before I bought. I mean, she was only £10. I couldn't not. I mean, you can see the stitching and the...
How old is she?
I did have the piece of paper, but she took the piece of paper off. I think she's probably turn of the century, maybe a bit earlier.
I love the embroidery on her apron, and it's beautiful.
She has lost an arm.
She has lost an arm. I mean, and just look at the fabric of her bloomers. And she's got
Little tassels.
Yeah. And she's wooden. She's got a
It's
painted
got wooden
face.
heads, yeah. I just think she's beautiful. I just love... I mean, she's folk art, isn't she?
Yes, she is.
She is folk
And
art.
if I cut in now a clip of where she lives and how good she looks where she lives now, and
Yeah,
how well she
yeah.
goes with everything around her, I just think she's stunning.
I love her. I don't think she's cursed. I think she brings good luck.
Also, I will say the sun started shining when you laid her on the table. It's really strange. But yeah, I mean, she's beautiful.
Well, the woman I bought her from thought she was stunning too, and she was having a clear out, and obviously, and maybe some people this doll would not appeal to. So yeah, like I say, I got her for £10, but also I paid.
You were umming and ahhing between
Yes.
two dolls.
Yes.
It was in a bargain box. It
Yes.
said bargain dolls.
I mean, there was some beautiful. I wish I
Yeah.
could have bought some. There was like a wax-headed doll
I
and
know,
all
I
sorts.
saw, yeah.
But I can only, I don't really do dolls, so not big dolls. But I couldn't resist. But then, because I bought her, the lady gave me this one for free.
Which is the one you were umming and ahhing about.
Yeah.
Whose looks very different.
Yes, this is from the war. I'd say the 1940s because I think it's a woman. See, but it's like land girl almost, then,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Yeah.
But because her arms are made out of tights,
Stockings.
stockings, and her whole
Yeah,
body's
her
made
body's
out of tights. And her hair's made out of felt. But again, it's like folk art. Some parent would have made it.
Yeah, they're handmade dolls for for their children. It just
I
makes
can't.
me.
Yeah, I can't.
It's literally like a physical.
Yeah,
What's it called? Manifestation of love.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And obviously, she's been loved.
Yes, she has. Yeah. I mean, I really like them both.
Yeah, I have a thing for handmade dolls because we do it. I suppose it's
Yeah.
yeah.
Like you can see that her face is just stockings inside a stocking. You can see through that.
I just love the ingenuity
Yeah.
as well, and the make do amend. Like this, I feel like this world should step back a bit and perhaps.
Well, lots of people are.
Yes.
There's been a resurgence of
Yes.
that.
Which
Like
is
visible
important.
mending
Yeah,
is
I think it's an important thing because I think it means more than going out and buying an expensive. I've knitted you lots and things and stuff.
Well, every Christmas and birthdays are both our favourite presents of like the handmade ones. Some dolls.
Which is weird because I don't buy dolls normally.
No.
I mean tiny ones. I was seduced by their handmadeness.
Yes. So I guess I'll give you a life update and then we'll show you where all these things go. So I've sort of been beating around the bush. I think I just outright said it last video though.
Did you?
A little bit.
Not completely, not just
But
out
it is
loud.
all confirmed now and I have a completion date. Oh. And I have bought a house. But I haven't bought a house on my own. I have bought a house with my boyfriend, partner, who I have been dating for 3 years, but I've known him since I was 11 years old.
Oh, it's a strange story.
It's a strange story.
Maybe
There's
another time for that.
But I obviously haven't said anything. But we've been dating for 3 years. But with it, we're sort of being in, like, I don't know. Just being like on YouTube like this. There's some things you do want to keep private, and I didn't want to say anything until I was like certain. And we bought a house now, so you don't get much more certain than that. So we bought a house.
It's very nice.
He's lovely. Yes, he is lovely. And he will at some point be introduced. There's been it's more on the other channel, there's been snippets of him over the years.
His feet.
And his
voice in the background.
and his hand a couple of times.
He has filmed some of our
He's
films
filmed
for
some
us.
of our films for us, yeah. So at some point soon, I'll probably introduce him.
On the Mudlarking channel.
Yes. Although I'll have to introduce him here too. But there's absolutely no need to worry. The house we bought is 2 minutes down the road from the house I live
Closer
in
than
now.
our allotment.
It's closer than the allotment. We didn't mean to. It just happened that we fell in love with the house, and it happened to literally just be around the corner from this house, which is great for work and the channel wise, because that's such a short commute to work. It's basically the same commute to work I have now, and other work
That's a
I
little
do.
bit longer. From coming from upstairs to downstairs.
Yeah.
So there will be no changes.
So
on
there'll
this
be no changes,
channel.
except
Or the other channel.
or the other channel, except that sometimes we might be making miniatures in a different house. And a little bit further on down the line, we are going to be starting another channel
Another channel.
because I have a mortgage to pay now. So, that channel will be the whole kit and caboodle, and
We've been waiting for that.
and quite a lot of it will be sort of house content from me doing the house content from you, turning my room into a spare bedroom.
House tours, which everybody's always asked for.
House tours,
But
yeah.
I have to decorate and clean them up.
And sort of allotment, because our new house is 2 seconds away from another allotment, so me and my boyfriend will be getting another allotment. So we'll be
Handy.
doing that.
I'll
Yeah,
share
we'll
it.
just have 2 allotments.
Yes.
Yeah. One of them, the other one will probably be lots of flowers and perennials, and then Lottie is sort of annuals and vegetables and that sort of thing.
Oh, there'll be lots of potatoes on that one.
There'll be lots of potatoes, because I don't like potatoes, but my boyfriend loves
Yes,
potatoes.
love potatoes.
So he's agreed to do lots of the digging if we'll grow him lots of potatoes. So it feels like a good deal. So yeah, I just thought I'd let you know.
Oh, and knitting.
And knitting and crafting and thrifting and like hauls of charity shops
we
and
have
markets,
so many
because
things to
I mean,
show you.
one of the videos on the new channel is going to be everything me and my boyfriend have bought for the last, well, for me, 15 years, and him like the 3 years. Like, I've been buying secondhand things in charity shops and markets for my house since I was like 9 years old. So
Yes.
which is great, but now I have a lot of stuff to move in.
Mm.
But so they'll be showing you that sort of thing. So we just thought we'd let you know. Moving in 2 weeks. So we're going to try and film as many films as we can, so I can have some time, and you can have some time, so we can paint and decorate and clean and fix my new house. Big house, like doing what we do on the miniature channel.
Yeah.
On a big scale. So I just thought I would let you know.
It's all very exciting.
Very
It's all
exciting.
I'm a little tiny bit sad, but it's fine.
There's been tears, and
Yeah,
there'll
there
be more
have been
tears.
There will be more tears.
Even though
yes.
I'm literally moving 2 minutes
I
down
know,
the
it's
road.
not the same.
I know it's not, but it's it's exciting.
It is exciting.
All good.
It's about time. It's very hard for people to.
Well, I just
young
never.
people to
I love moving. You know, unless you're moving out with someone, I didn't see the need for me
No.
to move out on my own.
Well, that's because I'm such a wonderful mum.
Yeah.
My laugh is changing. Ugh.
So we will now show you the miniature houses and all of the new things in their place. But we hope you have a wonderful rest of the week. Thank you for everyone that likes, comments and subscribes. It was especially nice meeting all of you that we met on Sunday. And we will see you soon. Bye.
Bye.